What are your dreams trying to tell you about self-worth? Welcome to the School of Self-Worth Live, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode number 147. I am Sam Osborne, the self-worth guy, coming to you from Hollywood, California. It's the 9th of September, 2021. 20,000. Jesus Christ. Anyway, today we're going to talk about what your dreams are trying to tell you about your self-worth. And there's one thing I want you to remember from today, and that is you are worth exploring. Now, before I get into today's episode, I want to invite you to sign up for my free starter kit. It's called Crush Imposter Syndrome Forever, the starter kit for bulletproof confidence, and you can get it at samosborne.com/starter kit. Now, let's talk about dreams and self-worth. What are they trying to tell you about your self-worth? And I want you to remember this one message, that you are worth exploring. Your dreams are worth exploring. Fascinating resource that we experience every single night. There's three things I'm going to talk about today. First of all is to explore the symbols in your dreams. Number two, explore the characters, that is the people that you interact with in your dreams. And number three is to interact with the events that occur in your dream. Let's go through those three things. So the first thing is to explore the symbols in your dreams. And we all know, if you've dreamt a little bit, there are going to be some crazy looking symbols that come across in your dreams that you think, what the heck is that? I'm going to say the first thing, I hope we're still here, that my connection is good. The first thing I want you to do is to try your best to draw whatever symbol stands out the most in your dream. That means you get some colored pencils and a sketchbook, and you just use your best drawing abilities, or you cheat like I do, and you look up an image on Google that kind of represents your symbol, and you jack up the brightness on your screen of your Mac or whatever, your computer, and you put a piece of paper over the top of the screen, and you trace, and you turn your Mac into a light board. So that's one easy way to get an outline of a symbol, and then you can fill in the details to help, make a concrete piece of evidence of a symbol that you saw in your dream. And I think just by doing that one thing, it's going to make it last longer, so you can remember it from weeks and months later. You can go, yeah, I remember having that dream appeared in that symbol appeared in my dream, because you will have insights about that symbol over time if you keep looking at it and studying it, okay? And there is going to be lots of information to unpack from that one symbol, and you can do that for as many symbols as you can dream about. Symbols are an incredible, limitless amount of knowledge that if you just draw them, you're going to take a snapshot and keep it in reality rather than in the unconscious realm, so you can study it a bit further. So that's symbols in your dreams. Number two is the characters in your dreams. Those are the people that you meet. I have often had dreams where I'll be dreaming of someone that I know, but they will look like someone else. Ever had that, where their face looks like someone else, but you go, no, that's my mother, or that's my friend, but they have a different face. So you have to study this character and say, why would a person I know have a different face? Now, it's going to be very personal, so you have to really you have to ask yourself some questions and give yourself some time for the information to come up from the depths of your unconscious, because that's where it comes from, right? It's hard to interpret dreams from your conscious waking mind. So you have to kind of get into a relaxed meditative state in order to receive answers when you ask your unconscious a question about the characters or the symbols in your dreams. You might want to try and draw the person or the character in your dream. They might not be human. They might be an animal. They might be alien. They might be extraterrestrial. They might be like a ghost or a spirit or a shadow. A lot of people have dreams where they can't see the character in their dream. I've had dreams where it's the shadow, and you know that there's a presence in the room. Now, drawing that is going to be hard. You might want to just shade this sort of like charcoal character. Sorry, it's my Australian accent coming out there. Charcoal. You might want to draw your shadow. You might want to draw your higher self. Maybe it's a guardian angel. Maybe it's an everyday person. It could be a rock, a tree, whatever it is. Draw the characters in your dreams and then have a conversation with them. In fact, Dr. Carl Jung, Carl Jung, no, yeah, that's his name, Carl Gustav Jung. He says you should have, you practice active imagination, and that is where you have a conversation with the images in your dreams the day later. Once you've drawn them, let them speak for themselves. You look at the picture and you wait for them to speak to you, and you write down what they say. It might not make sense in the beginning, but if you leave it, let it sit, let it marinate, okay, it's going to start to unfold and unpack, and you're going to receive, or you at least open up to the ability to receive more information out of a small amount of conversation with what could just be a figment of your imagination. But I think that you are worth exploring. Your unconscious is worth exploring for the purpose of tapping into your self-worth. There's a lot of worth in your unconscious. Last thing I want to talk about is the events in your dreams. So events in dreams can be crazy, right? Like they can be fragmented, they can be long drawn out stories, they can be these once-off events, they could be reoccurring. A lot of people have reoccurring dreams. And so what I want you to do is just note down what kind of event it is that you are having, and to ask that event as if it was a person, what it's trying to tell you, okay? And then follow the advice of Carl Jung and let the images speak for themselves. So this dream interpretation that I think Jung and Freud and a lot of other people have been suggesting for 100 years now is to really interpret your own dreams. Don't go to the dream dictionary. That's probably the worst thing you can do. If you get stuck, sure, do a Google, what does this symbol mean? But really use your own willpower to develop your own interpretation system, your own interpretation language. That's going to be a whole lot more beneficial to you in the long run. You'll start to see or sense the metaphoric knowledge of your own dream life, and you'll start to, or at least I'm able to do this, is that while I am dreaming, I'm interpreting my dream within the state of unconscious. It's a fantastic state of mind. So it's lucid dreaming, and you go, okay, I know I'm having my dream. What does this mean? And you start to have this, I guess, fuzzy logic or fuzzy unconscious logic. And then you try and wake up and remember that. And it's tricky, I know, but it's a great place to go. And so there's three things I want you to remember. Well, there's 3 points we've talked about. Talk about the symbols in your dreams, the characters in your dreams, and the events in your dreams. And it all to do with finding your self-worth, your center, your wholeness, your value. And that's why I think that your dreams are trying to tell you how to develop your self-worth. Now let's have a look at the comments here. We've got a few people, what up to Heidi? Anchor your symbolism, she says. Anchor your symbolism. Yeah, that's what I well, this is what I'm going to say, Heidi, is that when you draw the symbols, or you might make something out of clay, or you make something like jewelry, like you make a concrete, tangible object. You might cook a meal and say, this meal represents the dream that I had. Anchor it into reality. It's going to stick around a lot longer. And I've got a Facebook user who I can't see their name. They said they drew the image of their dreams, and saw the actual image a few days later in a magazine. Interesting point. Sometimes we will have premonition-like dreams. We will see things before they happen. This is a common thing, So, tap into whatever your dreams are trying to help. They could be actually trying to help you develop extra sensory perception. A topic I think is fascinating. Parapsychological ideas, ESP, the ability to see into the future, or to remember past lives, or to just to navigate your own life. I think the unconscious mind is trying to really guide us to have self-worth And it can be very relevant even in 2021. It's not something that's like, dreams, who knows what they mean. It's like the dreams are trying to scream at you, do this with your life. You are fantastic. You have incredible worth. You just have to listen. You just have to pay attention. Now, I know I've been pointing my fingers a lot. It's because I get excited about this topic. So we're going to wrap it up. I want you to remember one thing from this video, and that is explore your dreams, because you are worth exploring. All right. And if you want to get more confidence, more self-worth, I want you to get my free starter kit. It's called Crush Imposter Syndrome Forever, the starter kit for bulletproof confidence. And you can get it at samosborn.com/starter kit, because I believe that imposter syndrome can hold us back from feeling that our dreams have worth. We can think, what are my dreams worth? I'm just full of myself, or my mind is full of crazy ideas. Nope. I'm going to say that your dreams are incredibly valuable, and you should start to cherish them. And you're going to find that it will change your personality. It's going to change your outlook. It's going to lift your confidence. You're going to have bulletproof confidence. This is what I've done. I'm speaking from experience. Go and explore yourself, because you are worth exploring. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.